So hi, just a quick explanation about SmartBook assignments. The reason I am adopting them is to because they can save you some time, particularly because this course has a very diverse population. There are seniors, there are freshmen, and everywhere in between. There are adult students, and so some of the material might be things you're already familiar with. And so if you're already familiar with it, well, good for you. You don't need to spend so much time. Just pretty much breeze through the smart book assignments. So to be sure that you really have good mastery. And if there's any parts you do not really get, you can actually now link to that specific part of the chapter to read up on that. Okay, um, so here's what, once you click the Smart Book assignment on Blackboard, I've clicked on this one, I've opened the actual, I've gone to the actual Smart Book questions. And so this is, for example, my first question. So it displays like this. Um, so you respond to the question, what is a psychoactive drug? You pick a choice. Now you state how confident you are. This is where the smartness of the smart book comes. If you're not very confident, or if it's low, it might take you to a different content to kind of prepare you to understand whatever the concept is that is being tested. But in this case, I just picked high, and on here, so that's the high. But let's say you are low or you're medium and you're not really sure about what this is, you can actually click on read about the concept right here. There's an icon. Okay. So next, once I clicked on that, I clicked high. It takes me to this page. It tells me next page. It tells me whether I got it correct. So what does that do? That ensures pretty much you get all the points correct. So if you get it wrong, you can go on to either the next question or do a reading to enable you redo that. Okay. And again, if you want to be sure you get everything correct at once, you can just very quickly go to the reading and see, because it will take you specifically to the part of the textbook that discusses that particular question. And so if I click reading, here's what it takes me. It takes me to the part of the book where it describes what psychoactive drugs are, right there. So it doesn't like it just directs you it takes you directly to the place where you need to go. And it's already highlighted so you can read that to be sure you understand what that concept is. So that's the question, and again, straight to the point. So once you read it, let's say I've referred to this, I can now go back to questions by clicking that on the top right corner, and it takes me back to the question. Um, and another thing here is you rather listen to to an audio recording of the book rather than read it yourself. You can actually click on the record button or the speaker button, and that would read out that part to you. So it's pretty convenient. And then now let's say, the smart book questions, maybe there's like 50 questions to test a lot of concepts in the same chapter or whatever chapter is assigned. You can say you only have 10 minutes now. You can just do there are as many questions as you can do in 10 minutes. And let's say you can decide to exit the assignment right there. And so if you click exit the assignment in the top right corner, you can it shows you, oh, your assignment is 0% or 10% or 50% complete. Um, and it also tells you when it's due, and then you can exit. The cool thing here is your progress has been saved. So when you return, you will continue where you left off. So you're not restarting the whole thing. So this is pretty neat because it allows you to break up the reading over several sessions as is convenient for you.